내가
Several areas currently zoned as residential are seeking to allow home-based businesses.
Be careful down near the mines, and enter any active sites at your own risk. Found a clutch of heat leeches, breeding in the utility section the other day. Not gonna be able to get that image out of my head for a while. now, all we need to do is add a casino, and we could start inviting guests. The elevators or stairs to reach the other levels, try to keep them clean. I hate filing litter reports.
You place that sensor and my mark is as good as dead. You help me with this, and I see a bright future in the Trackers Alliance for you. Good. I'm already getting readings from it. Nothing yet, but when he shows, we'll get him. Here's your pay. Think of it as your cut of the bounty for your assistance. Our target's as good as dead now.
All outside systems activities.
We did! Soon after you left, the signal pinged. Soon as it did, I sent word to my fellow tracker, and he made a move on our guy. And on top of that, we bagged another wanted criminal. Turns out our guy was using the launch pad as a rendezvous point to traffic illicit goods, including human organs and worse. We caught the buyer as well, thanks to you. So, you're fixing to take yourself on a little bounty hunt? Well, look no further than the Broken Spear. The Trackers Alliance posts jobs on the mission board over there. Big old console, can't miss it. Now, look, much as I'm itching to get back out there and take down wanted marks on my own, I can't help you any more than that. So, don't come crying to me if you can't hack it, you hear? Mission boards? Yeah, you'll find one here in the Broken Spear. They're usually in spaceport bars like that. Trackers Alliance posts bounty jobs on them, but you can find all sorts of freelance missions. Good way to make some creds. Hey, y'all better not be taking all the fun jobs yourself, you hear? I'm almost done with this assignment, so you better leave some for me. Bye. Hope I never have to kill you.
Do your part to keep Sidonia graffiti-free.
the word and we'll get underway.
Time to leave this place behind. We're locking into orbit now. Touching down.
Hope you've calibrated that thing.
Orbit stabilized.
Be careful down near the mines and enter any active sites at your own risk.
Ain't you brave? Coming to see a bona fide tracker.
I have a pen pal in New Atlantis. We've never met in person, but she's still one of my best friends.
Echoes.
20 years ago, I moved to Sidonia on a whim. Never thought I'd stay for as long as I have. Joy and Horace? I think they get along well enough. Sure, they argue, but that's a good thing. Disagreement's healthy. What good are your beliefs if you never have to defend them? Not to get all sappy, but I lost a son in the war. It's been 20 years, but it still makes my brain a bit swirly thinking about it. Just never got to say goodbye, you know? That bugs me. So I come here to try and get peace. All right.
You never know where you'll be sent out, so it's good to get some surface training.
Why'd I have to be stationed on Mars of all places?
This life ain't easy, but it pays the bills.
It's taken me a few years, but I'm finally feeling like I'm settling in here. What? Hold on. You're telling me you actually found the heart of Mars? It's supposed to be harmless prank we send newbies to go find. It's not supposed to actually exist. Yet, here it is. Or at least something resembling the legend. The only way this could happen is if... Damn it! If I gave you the wrong cave coordinates. Well, whatever you found, it's still impressive. You showed me up on this one. Feel free to keep it, since I'd say you earned it.
What a day, huh?
I'm under orders not to engage with non-personnel.
The book's already gained quite the following in the Freestar Collective, and more than its the armistice because of their unconscionable destructive power. Glorifying them is not only disrespectful to the many families who lost loved ones during the colony.
Hey, friendo. Got any special goods you're willing to part with? Maybe we can make a deal.
The Sidonia Community Center on the mid-level for activities of...
Hello, welcome to the Sidonia UC Exchange. The best goods, all courtesy of the United Colonies, straight to all of the wonderful UC soldiers, workers, and other citizens. I've got a little of this, a little of that, and maybe a little of some other things you wouldn't expect to find at the UC shop, But that's because I try to provide for everyone here. So please, browse my stock and let me know what I can get for you, friendo. Ah, yes, it is the accent. I have been asked this before. Do not worry, I take no offense. From a very young age, I spent most of my life among the stars, aboard one ship or another. I picked up many ways of speaking, many languages. Because of this, the way I speak sounds strange to some, but that is the price I pay for knowing all the languages I do. The UC, my employer, they try to furnish my exchange with plenty, but other planets, they need more, so we need to make do with what we get. But me, I have other ways of getting goods to sell, and so I do. I get a little bit of this and that from here and there, and that is how I provide for you and me. You understand? Do I have any good deals, you say? Friendo, I am full of good deals. My prices may be fixed by UC pencil pushers many worlds away, but I may find ways to work with you. For example, I buy things to refurbish and resell. You bring me these, I give you credits, and we make deals. Oh, friendo, you have no idea. You see, not only do I sell goods for the United Colonies, I also need to receive the shipments, stock the shelves, manage the inventory. Why, even now I have this big delivery. Tracking says it is here, but it is clearly not here. I don't see it, do you? The ship is out in the desert of Mars, not where it should be. Ship services tells me they can look at it, but I need my goods soon, and they're taking too long. Please, no. Have you ever dealt with them? I have. Too much bureaucracy, everything takes too long. Some of the goods are perishable. You could do this for me much faster. And you seem better equipped than I to deal with any problems you may find on board. What happened? I don't know. The ship was marked as approaching, then it landed somewhere out there, and that was the last I heard. Did it crash? I hope not. But maybe, yes, it did. That would be terrible. My shipment would be ruined. And the ship's crew. Oh, how tragic. What if? But we must not assume. We must be sure. And we must get my shipment. That is also important. Let's not forget. Oh, just various crates of supplies. Nothing unusual. You see what I have in stock, yes, friendo? More of that. The people here, they need their supplies. And I need to sell them supplies. And without that shipment, neither can happen, right? You could? Yes? This is what I hoped when we talked. If you go to where the ship was last seen, you could look at it. Find out what happened. Take care of anything on board that shouldn't be there. Pirates, killer robots, heat leeches, whatever. And check the crates to make sure nothing is broken. Then come back to me, so I can send someone to recover the shipment and get to selling. Easy as peasy, as they say. Ah, welcome back. Will you tell me the word on my ship? Annie, take a look. See you later, friendo.
The call has gone out for both.
Always nice to kick back in the broken spear after a long day.
Crime's at an all-time low around Sidonia. The Lux condos aren't anything special. Plenty of people home home.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade authorities always buy. Just right here for you.
Are just lovely. Perhaps we should help Dennis and clear these things out. Suppose they're not going to need it anymore. Another loser, another notch on my gun. Make sure you strip everything useful from that place. You've got nothing to right out there on the main level doesn't mean it's not secure.
Almost break time. Come on.
You did not... No rush, but... well, actually, the quicker you find my cargo ship, the better. Oh, no! I hope they did not get into my cargo and ruin anything. As for the crew, I assume dead, yes? That is too bad. Too bad. But you found the ship and its cargo, and that is good at least. I will send someone to retrieve it now that you made it safe. Thank you. Maybe I will have more jobs for you. If you want. We got a lot of good stuff here. Come take a look, eh? Ah, plenty. I've always got work to do. Oh, wait. You mean more work from me for you? As a matter of fact, I do. You know how I have that shh business on the side? Well, I could use some help acquiring more goods to sell. How would you feel about obtaining them for me? Well, I can't say for sure. I doubt these people will give their equipment over willingly, you see. But maybe, well, you seem the clever type. Maybe you can get in and out with no notice and they will never know. Of course, I can't say for sure. My buddy only tells me where to find them, not how to get what I need. No. Well, they may not be entirely legitimate, but I assure you, they're not exactly illegal either. You'll be obtaining equipment from renegades, enemies of the settled systems. So really, you're doing everyone a favor. Excellent, friendo. I have a buddy who gives me information on where to find renegades throughout the stars, and I will give this information to you. You will go there and get the items I need from them. One thing, though, I don't want to hear details on how you get them, but you will likely need to use force, so be careful. And try not to damage the merchandise.
Found a clutch of heat leeches.
Hello, Captain.
I'll head to my crew position.
Dust off complete. Stay in orbit or jump. Your call.
system the other day. Caught a distress signal, real faint, but I wasn't about to check that out on my own. I bet it's still there. The Collective's about opportunity. No hulking bureaucracies bossing you around. Living life how you want.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. And we're done. Enjoy New Homestead.